Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got a little time to work on the little what is this thing called? Little Magnavox AM-80. Got the parts in from Mouser. They look like they're right. So I guess let's get to work. So, looking at me, I'll turn this up. Zoom you in a little bit. There we go. I have a choice. I can get you real tight or I can get you back a little bit. Anyway, here's the parts. So let's see. First part is going to be a 22 at 10. That's one of the filters. Pocket knife is nowhere to be found. So let's see, I finally got the schematic downloaded. He finally decided to send it. Here's a pictorial of all the parts placement. Might come in handy, but the schematic diagram. And I could go in and show you where all this stuff is, but really isn't any point to it. But I'm going to have it open for reference. Let me get my pocket knife. Can't never take a pocket knife out of my pocket and then put it back in my pocket, which means I have to turn around and go find it. Just another one of them quirks of my personality that I really wish I could change. I don't have a lot of time, like I said. I got to run a football game tonight. Anyway, the first off is going to be this 20 microfarad at 10 volts. That's going to be one of the filter caps. So I should have a 20, which is this one, and I should have, this should be the, remember I'm doubling one of them up just to save space. This should be, actually this is a 10 at 35. Did I screw up already? No, that's one of the other ones. I'm sorry. Let me see. I'm looking for 40. Yeah, and it does not tell me what this is. Come back to it. I'm looking for 40. This is the 10, 2.2. Be a 40 in here somewhere. Be a short video if it ain't. Here are 39 right here. This is the one I'm looking for. This is going to take the place of that the dual 10s. I mean those dual 20s. So just got to find it. Still in frame? Yeah. So let's see, let me find negative. I had to find capacitors that were small enough. Alright, and the next one is going to be a 20 microfarad. You're still in frame, I hope. Should be the 10. Did I order the wrong thing? Oh, or maybe this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, okay, here we go. Try to get 2 leads in one hole here, so wish me luck. it's going to work. Actually, no, I'm going to have to enlarge that hole on that capacitor. Let me get a dental pick. Trying to put two leads one hole, the way this old capacitor was. Trying to do it without damaging it. Put too much pressure on it. Alright, let's see if I can put this back like I found it. Yeah, it seems to be right. This other one has to go this way, up and down. It's come through. I got to get something to grab it with. There we go. Everybody said this was easy. Really don't look good. Going every which way but loose. Oh yeah, let me use a sledgehammer to do the work with the needle. Getting in too big a hurry and want to damage something. Here, I think I got it. It's just tight quarters in here, y'all. Okay. This conglomeration of leads right here. Because of the common ground, and I had in the old one was three sections going into that common ground. Now I had two capacitors going in. One of the minus leads were going to the common ground right there, so I had to kind of squeeze them together. But you'll see them somewhere in there. They're buried right there. That's replacements. I guess it's good enough. Soldering iron beat, which means it's ready to roll. Put my glasses back on. Try to do this without burning myself. Alright. Those are done. I'm about 75% sure it's right. Yeah, you can't even tell I was there. Alright, chilling frame, yes. Okay. Next one is that other one. I think that was, let's see. I think that was C5. I believe it was. C5. Gotta find it. C5. It's a 10 at 3. So it is a polarity. It doesn't go to ground, so it's a 10 at 3. I think that's this one. Should have 2 axial leads left than this one. So this is the 10. All I could find was a 10 at 10 that was available, so I had to use it. So now I need to find, yeah, I got the indication. So the plus side goes to the plus side of the battery system or the power supply. So the plus side going down. I think that'll work. Double check that. The plus side of this capacitor should go to the plus side of the power supply, which it does. That's the 2 filters we just changed. Okay, 2 down, 2 to go. Alright, I need to find the old ones. I don't know what I did with them. I think they're over here on my workbench. Two to go, guys. 2 to go. So, let's say I got an engagement coming up in just mere minutes. Try to get this done. This is a 2 microfarad at 12, so it's probably going to be this capacitor here. Well, I don't know what it is. I had to get a 63 volt for this one. Yeah, it's 2 microfarad. I couldn't find nothing else that would fit. So let me find out where that one goes. I know where it goes, but I don't know where it goes. There it is. To VR1, which is the volume control. So the plus side goes to the volume control. So this is the plus side right here. I think I found it. We'll know in a few minutes, won't we? According to schematic, plus side of the volume control. Don't really, you can use overvolt, you know, on your values of your capacitors. You can usually, you can go just a slight bit below and a slight bit above as far as the capacitance itself. And the voltage, as long as you're higher, but when I go from 3 volts to 63 volts, seemed like there was I read somewhere where if you get too high, then the capacitor won't work as it's supposed to. Unfortunately, I can't do much about that because I couldn't find a capacitor that value. Okay, so now the next thing I got to do, try to pull this sleeve off. Try to reuse the original sleeves if I can. Alright. Oh, dummy. That kind of gives me an idea how to trim the leads too. So now I got to find out that one, which is it's a 10 at 35. And I think that 10 goes, yeah, right there. So I got to find B, the plus side goes to B. It goes down in there somewhere, folks. This is one hole right here. You know, I totally got that wrong. Yep, I put this other capacitor in the wrong spot. We got it going on though. Yeah, we got it going on. There ain't nothing I can't fix. Plus it's R2200 service monitors. That dude sold me a hacked up piece of junk. You still on? Yeah. Yeah, I should never have bought that old service monitor. It still ain't working right. It needs a lot of love. It needs a CRT, which is going to cost me probably around $200 if I can find one. I found one overseas. But I got to be an organization to be able to buy it. How about that? I guess I could tell them I am an organization if my company buys it for me. I can find a hole here. I'm going to have it if I can get these components to behave. These fit. I think that'll do it. All right. Capacitors have been changed. If we can persuade this thing to go back together now. It's missing that little screw that holds. Let me turn you off a minute. Okay, the headphone jack is missing. The little screw, the little spanner screw that goes in there. It's missing that, so I don't have one that I can remember. So for the meantime, I'm just going to kind of leave it like it is. Let me get my screwdriver. But I'm going to put the thing together and let's see if we can get this thing to make noise real quick. Is it going to make noise or not work? Or work half-ass? Who knows? My screwdrivers. I guess y'all still in frame, right? Alright. didn't clean the volume control. Oh yeah, hell, I got a lead here. I got to remember. I got to figure out where that goes. Not special. It's all right. I'll figure it out in a minute. Let's see. Remember which one that was? This was. I forgot. It wouldn't work if I hadn't seen that. That's for sure. These little old screws. Kind of tough sometimes. Don't remember if I was supposed to remember where that went. Don't think I took a picture of it. Hopefully the SAM schematic will tell me. I may have to pull all this mess back out just to remember where that went. I don't remember where that went, fellers. Yep, I'm gonna pull all that back out so I can figure out where it came from. Wish I'd noticed that a few minutes ago. You're still in frame? Yep. Find the right screwdriver for this. One of these Phillipses would be the right one. Lord have mercy. I don't think they use the same screw twice in this thing. Maybe that's it. It's just a little lead right hook. Get out of there. Get out of there. Just my glasses on where I'm seeing. Well, that ain't the right one. The red handle. I just like taking things apart back and forth, don't y'all? Alright, let's see what that is. It's a little red wire right here that I took off the other day and thought I was going to remember where it came from. And now I don't have a clue. Don't even know why I took it off. That is the actually the power from the battery. So it probably goes to, yes, it goes to the first 20. Okay, so it goes right there. Because here's the dual 20. I know y'all can't see it. Get y'all in frame where you at. Anyway, this is the power from the battery right here, and then this is the ground of that 3-section capacitor. Whoop! Sorry. Try that again. Kind of bent here. Okay, where am I at? This is the lead. Where? Good Lord. Thing's backwards. Damn, I can't even walk and chew gum here. Anyway, that is the battery lead. That's the 3-section cap right there. This is the 2-section right here. Remember, it was 220s at 10. I just made it into a 140 microfarad. And then This is ground. So this one right here is the single 20. That is where this red wire is supposed to go. So what the schematic says. Battery goes into point A, which goes into a 680. So that's where it's going. One more time I get to put it together. Of course, brass screw. None, well, I guess it is. I guess it is magnetic. Just I need to magnetize my screwdrivers. Promise we'll get this thing going, unless it just burns out. That's one funky headed little screw. It don't want to tighten with no Phillips that I've got. Now, I am not an expert at anything other than not being an expert at anything, but there's Phillips heads, and then there's something, and there's screws that looks like Phillips heads. Don't remember what it's called, but there's thousands of different screw heads out there. Of course, I didn't bring my tweezers with me. I was still in frame, you know. Alright, let me make sure that that's nice and safe and not in the way of anything. Yeah, I think it'll work. Alright, so all I got to do now is just reconnect this ground, and what I want to do there, I need to get another pair of cutters. I want to get rid of that spring. There's a spring in here. It's in the way. It's been cut off. I would like to cut a little bit more of it off because it's really in my way. Honestly, we don't even need it. So I guess let me get a piece of heat shrink. Almost time to test this dude, y'all. As soon as I get this little connection on here. You know, I watched X-Ray 20B. He's about the only person that works on, high, the higher end amplifiers and what you call, hi-fi equipment. And I like him. I haven't dealt with a lot of that kind of stuff. Even when I worked in radio and TV years ago, I rarely had to work on, I don't think I ever had to work on, to a component level, a hi-fi system. So it just wasn't a whole lot of that around in that little small town I was in. Most thing I ever did was change needles, phonos, stuff like that. Maybe replace a microphone, a tone, the cartridge, maybe lubricate maybe lubricate, the mechanism of the record player. Alright, but anyway, didn't have a lot of that. Don't have a lot of experience in it. Alright, almost time to test this bad boy. Is it going to work, or is it going to go up in flames? I love this meter. I love that meter. I found it, somebody gave it to me at AM Fest. It had been blown up due to improper usage. I was about to throw it away, and I decided I want to give it a chance, so I was able to repair it. I actually found a schematic for it, knew what the resistors were, cleaned it off. Here we go. It sucker works. That's one of my favorite meters. Here goes nothing. Yeah, well, I failed to connect the other lead. Man, I gotta have a pair of needles. I gotta have my needle, my tweezers. Just fine stuff. I like using tweezer pliers. Let's get that down here where y'all can see it. Try this again. That thing didn't come on just a second ago. My heart died. Round two. Oh, look at that.
It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2022 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, PA.
The North Louisiana Lincoln Sports Medicine Clinic is dedicated to helping you get back to your old self. Maybe even better. Whether a sports-related injury or an accident in daily life, as you saw mine, let the progressive all-star team of physicians, therapists, and professionals
Look at there.
at North Louisiana Orthopedic and Sports Medicine
It's alive.
Clinic provide superior service and
Successful
results.
operation.
Visit
Just a second.
MonroeWorkMed.com to schedule your appointment at one of our 3 locations in Ruston, West Monroe, or 1501 Louisville Avenue in Monroe.
Lock changes, replacement keys, keyless access systems, push button and digital access event, alarm and security system. Just a handful of the many services you'll find at A1 Key Alarm in West Monroe. They learned a long time ago that
It sounds
personal
great.
business security systems should not.
I'm not doing an alignment on it.
At A1, they'll customize a system that meets your needs and wants, and they'll do it with leading technology.
You know the lights in this place.
World safe with a phone call.
Watch this.
Newly renovated showroom at 702 Stella Drive, right before you get on I-20.
Louisiana State License 1686.
Works fine. Let me see if I can get it in the package.
Northeast Louisiana is home to some of the
What should I say?
When you're
Let me see if I can get it in it's put together. So, I guess, hell, you want to watch that? We'll watch that too. Alright, we'll just zoom in a little bit. Figure out how I'm going to get this big old Duracell in there. Really like Duracells. George, this just barely fit. Almost there, I think. Voila! It is now complete. Does it still work?
Welcome back inside the room. We are live from Surge Entertainment in West Monroe on this early Saturday morning. This is shaping up to be a pretty memorable day. Might be a little sticky, might be a little steamy, might be a little warm. But I think ULM fans are certainly fired up for this game versus the Raging Cajuns tonight out at Sloan Stadium. We'll break down that matchup and all the other big games in football coming up in 10 o'clock hours. We continue talking about high school football as we typically do on this Saturday morning. The number of big wins.
Only station. It sound like the on-off switch is on and off and too good. There we go. If I turn it all the way, it's done. Worked fine. It only took, what, 4 capacitors. 4 capacitors, cleaned up the battery connections a little bit. I didn't even do an alignment. There's no point in it. It worked. I only have one AM station here. I got 2, but the other one is 1680 and this one doesn't go that high. So 540 AM is the only one I can pick up. And it sounds like crap in here because it's these stupid fluorescent lights in this building. It's just horrible. One day I'm going to change them out. Anyway, it's done. 4 parts. Got them from Mauser. Heck, shipping cost more than the capacitors did. So it is done. I'm going to clean it up, put it in its case, and put it in my collection. But hey, thank you guys most of all for watching my channel. Thanks for the 222 as I checked this morning subscribers. I thank every one of you guys. So anybody, people that's new here, if you like what you see, please hit the like button and subscribe. And hopefully one day before I kick the bucket, I can at least get 1,000 subscribers. I know some of my videos are kind of pointless, long, whatever, but I just think my theory about that is you know, you want to see slam bam thank you man videos, which I'm not capable of doing because that takes a lot of editing and a lot of forethought. Me, I just want to get here, tear this stuff apart, repair it, and I figure if you guys are really interested in working on this stuff and you don't have attention deficit disorder, and you don't drink Jolt Colas or, you know, energy drinks to keep you going like a bumblebee on crack, you want to see what the average guy, you know, what it's really like to work on this stuff, you know, every nuts and bolt and everything else with it. That's how I do it. So, you know, I can't please everybody. But anyway, this is done. It works fine. I got some more projects later on. Like I said before, I don't know if I'm going to get to work on them anything else or not because, you know, got a lot going on at work. Hunting season's coming up and I've been busy doing all that stuff. So maybe if we're lucky, I can film maybe a hunt. I don't know. But anyway, again, thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please like and subscribe. I appreciate every one of you guys. I hope every one of you guys has a wonderful day, and we'll try to find something else to work on one day. Anyway, thank y'all very much. God bless.